Doing what?
Building the free fall water slides. Second row with water slide.
Existing slides, all new wood structure. Like a car, you put new stairs on.
Oh, you see that going up or up?
Oh, that's cool.
New stairs. For the old slides. I've already done it for 2 years. Last year they didn't have. The reason is that it has a hole in it. Or it has a
At least they're here if you catch somebody trying to take pictures where they're not supposed to. There's a link.
They could, yeah. So they
Good smoke over here?
I don't know.
Sorry.
All right.
Hey, Ken. Have a cigarette?
All right. Afternoon. I've been saying good morning to everybody, so I have to change it up.
I'm surprised you're not in the truck with a...
Yeah, I want to be. I didn't dress for this. I've been getting used to the warmer temperatures.
Right.
Yeah.
had a good work day yesterday, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Or all week, I guess.
Getting things done. Feeling good about it.
Do you mind being in a video?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming. Do appreciate it. My name is Adam Polk. I am the manager of project development and construction for Cedar Point. My most important project for 2017 is Cedar Point Shores, which I'd like to go over with what we're doing, how we're doing, and then I'll open it up for questions. So, part of Cedar Point, we are in the entertainment industry, so we want to take thrills to the next level. So what we're going to do that for the big kids and adults is install a 6-story aqua drop slide structure that is currently being built over there, that shiny metal that you see in the air. What an aqua drop slide is where you stand up in an upright position and the floor drops out from under you, and that you take the Plummet. So that's going to be called Point Plummet. That also has a couple tube slides on it, so very excited for that offering. For our intermediate sized kids, we are installing Lake Slide Landing, which is a 0 entry pool, which goes from 0 inches down to 2 foot. At the 2 foot end is where the slides discharge into. Slides range from 2 feet to 12 feet, so we're giving that the intermediate sized guests an opportunity to progress up and thrill. So we're very pleased to offer that. For the smallest of guests, we have Lemmy's Lagoon being installed, and what that is a splash pad zone area where we'll have aquatic toys, Lemmy, the serpent, the legendary Lake Erie serpent. The area will be spewing water and spraying on and all it, so it'll be exciting. Kids will enjoy it. Very excited to offer that. One thing we're very focused on is guest amenities for Cedar Point Shores. Food and beverage offerings are going to expand. Behind me you'll see the brown structure being built. What that is called Crystal Rock Cafe. That is our main food and beverage building. And adjacent to that you'll see the pavilion, where we'll have picnic tables under the pavilion so you can eat your meal and enjoy it. 3 things we're very focused on during the design phase, and that was seating, shade, and landscaping. Cedar Point Shores, or Soak City, used to be a concrete jungle. Cedar Point Shores is going to really have a lot of native landscape beds throughout the park to give it more of a comfortable, softer feel. So that's going to be one real nice thing. We're really theming the thing out with the shade. Our shade structures. Sorry, buddy. Our shade structures are going to have an umbrella appearance and the way we're installing them, it's going to appear that they were just stuck in the sand like you would see on a beach. So we're really opening, trying to bring the beach into the park and give it that feel, really utilizing one of our biggest assets, the beach, to incorporate it into this project. So the merchandise building that you see, that's the white building that's being built. That's where you'll be able to get your sunscreen, shirts, hats, anything that you might want. We're going to have one main entrance leading into the park. That is being built just on the other side of the equipment that you see. So there will be one entrance leading into the park. We're going to install a food and beverage building close to the wave action pool. That's going to be called Schooners, and that'll have live entertainment bands that'll be able to play on a stage there. So really trying to broaden the horizons with what we can offer to all age ranges. As you can see, did you guys walk from that direction? No? So you will be walking in that direction. You'll see the masonry structure being built. That's for 2018. That's a 6-story hotel that we will have ready for 2018. Our main focus now is getting a lot of the heavy construction done prior to Cedar Point's opening, so that our hotel guests aren't affected by any of the construction. As you walk that way, you're going to also see on your right, we are building a new ticket gate. One thing we like to do leading into our entrances is try to build that excitement as people walk into the park. So before we had a concrete tunnel that linked Soak City to Cedar Point. Now we'll have Cedar Point Shores linked via a crosswalk. We took the tunnel out and really opened that area up that you'll see over there. So that's another upgrade leading into Cedar Point that we're doing. So yeah, that's what I have. I'll open it up for questions.
What are you doing about changing facilities this season?
Very good question. Changing facilities. One thing we're offering, right when you walk into the new entrance, to your right will be a guest services station, as well as a couple family restrooms and changing stations. The blue roof structure that you see over there, that'll be our main first aid building. We'll also have a family changing area in that building as well.
Is that the highest point on Point Plummet right now, or is it going to go any taller than the tallest structure that's up?
They're getting very close to being topped out.
Okay.
And you'll have all this done for 2017?
Yeah, so the question is, will we have it all done for 2017? The answer is yes. We open Memorial Day weekend. So for Cedar Point, we have what we consider 3 openings. Cedar Point's opening, Cedar Point Shores is opening, and Hollow Weekends. So all of our exterior work that for Cedar Point Shores we need to have done before Cedar Point's opening.
How different is the Point Plunge from what they have in Kings Island, or what they're building at Knott's Berry Farm?
What's the one called at Kings Island? Do you have a name?
Plunge.
Yeah, it'll be very similar to the one at Kings Island, the Tropic Plunge at Kings Island.
How do you feel like the competition is going to go with Kalahari since they're hitting the exact same stripes?
So the question is the competition with Kalahari, and I would have to defer to our marketing department on that one.
And one more for me, I guess. Where are all the slide pieces being kept, and will we get a chance to see any of those?
Question is, where are the slide pieces being kept? And the answer is right behind you. You see some of the colorful fiberglass over there. All the slide parts and pieces are here. So we'll start to see that go in the air here within a week or so.
Cool.
Get some color into the air.
Are any of the current slides changing names for 2017?
The question is, are any of the current slides changing names? The answer is yes. Everything is getting renamed, new signage throughout the park. So yeah, we're doing a lot of facelifts for the existing buildings. Painting, you see what used to be called Zoom Flume that got painted. The black slides that you see over there, those will get painted this spring.
What will this area become right out through here? More parking?
Yeah, the question is, what's this gravel area here? This will be preferred parking for Soak City. What we did by putting the gravel down, we took advantage of the space, the construction laydown area, and also by having it down and having that construction traffic run over it, it makes a very good compacted subbase.
Hotel guests be able to park in there also?
Yes, hotel guests will be able to park out here if need be. We're looking at gating options to really limit parking for hotel guests to the hotel parking lot.
Yeah, sometimes this past year's been getting pretty filled up in there.
Yep.
Isn't this area part of the park? Or is this going to be like part of the entrance?
Yeah, so when you walk that way, on the south side of the street, that you'll see the new ticket building to go into Cedar Point. This side of the park will be Cedar Point Shores. It's a parking lot for Cedar Point Shores.
Are you guys going to be putting down that
Cedar Point
thirsty
Shores.
concrete or
What that
whatever
was
that
Soak City.
Yeah.
absorbs water through here?
Yeah, the question was, would we be doing any of the porous asphalt where it just filters through, the rainwater filters through? We don't have any anticipated here. We did do some sampling in certain areas around the park where we did have some runoff issues. Any other questions?
Any changes for the bubble swim-up bar?
Any changes for the bubble swim-up bar? We're adding cable TV. And the hot tub goes away. Which I've heard a lot of that. So we may take that back to our management meetings and
Take it home.
Well,
Take it away.
it's good you have the winter chill out so you can get it suggested.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if people are really agreeing with what you're doing.
Yep. We definitely want to incorporate that
Like some
feedback.
people, like you can't like go to the corporate
But I
and
think
start
that
starting
calls for
yourself.
like every single.
Correct.
Because you don't want to take it like that down.
Exactly. Any other
Or I
questions?
would
The question was, what's the price tag? I can't give specific numbers. One of the biggest challenges on this project has been managing the budget. When I was managing Valraven's construction, the biggest challenge was physical work. Putting 134,000 pounds, 223 feet in the air. That's its challenge. This is a 12 different buildings, so I'm managing 12 different architectural relationships with contractors and engineers. So that's been my biggest challenges. What's that? No, I'm not making any friends. No. No, things are going well. Everybody's feels good about things, so we're heading in the right direction.
Adam's the best friend that you can have. It'll be fun.
Right? You have a Facebook page to follow what you're doing here?
So the question was, do we have a Facebook page? I don't personally, but I know our marketing team has that. They have all the social media channels that they
Okay.
use. How we doing that time?
Oh, we're good, man.
So Ken says I can be your best friend on a project. I can also be your worst enemy too if I have to say no. Sometimes I have to say no.
What comes around goes around.
Yeah, what comes around goes around. That's right.
question. Is there going to be like any slides like going to be leading to like under through any of the frames of the coaster?
Question was, are any slides going to be interweaved throughout the coaster? No, the answer is no.
Oh, that would have been so sweet. Just going through with an open
Oh,
top
yeah.
would be like, oh wow, you get to see the cart going up. You're like, that's like the best experience ever.
Yeah. So when we work with like a ride manufacturer, we typically purchase a product of that they have that's proven, that's known, and then we tweak the design a little bit to really customize it and make sure we have the best product.
other questions for Adam?
All right, thanks for coming. Do appreciate it. Thank you.